Today we're going to take rose cuttings on some miniature roses. It's a little bit late in the year. It probably should have been done a month ago, but uh, I'm retired. I do things when I want. Uh, the reason, if it's too late, the wood gets kind of hard and the plant is headed towards dormancy. And we're taking a softwood cutting here, so we really want a plant that's actively growing. But they look good. I think we'll do fine. So I've already done 4 varieties, and we're doing them in 4-inch pots and putting 4 cuttings per pot, and then we'll divide them, or you can not divide them if you don't want to, but we'll probably divide them up and give them away to people or something.
And over there's the ones that we did a few months ago.
Yeah, these are some we did earlier.
Wait, these ones, right?
Oh, yeah, these we did last year actually, and these are some we did in
We'll have to go back. Oh,
August the 12th.
so, and it's October 30th today. So August 12th, we
So,
did these cuttings. We made a little video.
so they're almost 10 weeks old, something like that.
And they've rooted.
Oh yeah, they rooted really well. So to take the cuttings, we want to go just below a node, not too far down. You don't want it too woody.
And a node is where a leaf meets the stem,
Right.
basically.
And pull the bottom leaf off, cut the flower bud off, and you've got a cutting.
And
that
why do we
cutting's
cut
a
the
little
flower
tall.
bud?
We don't want the strings going into the flower. We
That's
want
what
it to make roots.
It wants to put its energy just into making roots, not into making a flower.
The plant needs to feel slightly threatened, and it wants to preserve its life, so it's going to send out roots.
Rose torture. They'll thrive.
Yeah. The last one's rooted 100% and very quickly. I was surprised.
Yeah, we didn't lose any.
So there's 2. I need 4. But see, right, this is a nice, soft new growth. I'll cut just below the node, take the bottom leaf off, and remove the flower bud. There's 3. Here's 4. I don't want these cuttings too big because, for one thing, we're rooting these indoors under grow lights, and we don't have a lot of space. So after you take them, I already made my labels out of a recycled milk jug. Since our last cutting video, I went down and bought some perlite and added to that soil mix. It was a little tight, and we did lose some of them. And so I mixed some perlite in it, which is interesting. I paid just about as much for a 2-quart bag of perlite as I pay for a 4 cubic foot bag when I was in the nursery.
Oh, gosh, yeah. Economy of scale. So now you're dipping them in.
Now we're dipping them in rooting hormone, and just shake off the extra and stick
Hey,
them
let's
in.
do one slowly. Let's do one.
Okay, so
Just dip it in.
dip it in, shake off
Shake it
the
off.
extra, and put it
There we go.
Put the label in, and then what we're going to do is root them in high humidity, and I'll have to water these in before I put we just use a Ziploc bag.
It's like a little mini greenhouse in a way.
Yeah, that just keeps the humidity at about 100% in there until they root. And these fit on a 4-inch pot, and you can see how that works. But like I say, I've got to water these in before I do that. So that's the white one. And now this is a orange one. We've got 2 different orange ones. And I think I like the new one better. But this is pretty nice. Look at that. For a miniature rose, it's not bad. It's a little floppy, but actually I've been growing it in an area without a ton of sun, so it could explain that. Okay, there's one. Ooh, there's not many good cuttings on this one.
Yeah, it's not too branchy.
2. 3. I mean, this time of year you can cut them back pretty hard because they're going to be going dormant anyway here in a
Yeah,
few
we would have been
weeks.
pruning them anyways soon, right?
So,
Or what time of year do we prune?
I usually prune roses in February.
Okay, so it's a little early, but we're almost to the like frosts here, so.
Yeah, we had actually had a light frost this morning. It's that time of year. So there's that one. Let's quickly stick these and water them in and put their hats on.
And it's kind of really interesting because it's almost like an infinite loop machine. You buy yourself one miniature rose, and now you can have, more if you want them. If
and
that's your.
these are patented, I think.
Yeah, I'm not saying to sell.
So we really shouldn't sell them. I hold a few patents myself, and I don't lose sleep over it. But
Yeah, we're not too picky about that.
But people do spend. It costs a lot of money to bring a plant to market, so it's nice if
And
they
to buy
can
a patent too,
get
just that
some
in
of that
itself
money
is.
back. Yeah, it can be. Okay, let's water these
Yeah,
in.
water a minute. I'll switch sides with you. In this video, you can sort of see things like this bucket here, some of the cans on the shelf. What we do is a lot of times if we've already bought something and it's going to be garbage, but we could use it in the garden, we just wash it and make it into a garden thing. It's
We recycle quite a lot, and we make some kind of funky little tools that just make things easier.
yeah, we just
This
make tools,
bench scraper was a piece of old metal roofing.
and we've been using that for years.
Yeah, actually, this is probably almost 10 years old.
I would at least because we had it. Yeah, probably at least 10 years old.
And I like that one because Jennifer teases me that
That's me.
I make a lot of my own tools. The only thing is they're all just sticks.
Yeah, a lot of our tools are just made out of sticks and bits of wood.
And this one's not a stick, it's a piece of metal.
Yeah, we've moved into the Iron Age.
But anyway, I don't think we need to bore you with sleeving these all up. Now these will go under a grow light. The last one's rooted really good in 2 weeks. Who knows? That's pretty fast, really, for a rose.
Yeah, that was fast.
At least a rose that's not in a greenhouse in perfect conditions. But we will have well over $100 worth of roses
If we
when
were
we're done, if we were to go buy them.
to go buy them. Okay, hold on. Oh, she ran away. I was gonna show Mom. And also, Dad, I think you should show the people what's right behind you. Look where I'm pointing.
Oh.
What this is. You might not be able to recognize it just here on its own if you're not familiar with this sort of thing.
It's a giant sunflower, mammoth sunflower. We'll put it out where the birds can get at it here pretty soon.
You can see the sunflower seeds. And put your hand down by it. When I was little, we went to church, and I thought when they talked about God, they were talking about mammoth sunflowers. I mean, I'm like 4 in this scenario, not 12 or something.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the Miniature Roses, October 30th, 2025.